So this point here, plus here, must be whatever your boss is going to do.
Oh, this is on the bus to bus. This is one.
No, it's not wrong. I'm just trying to find where your bust measurement is. That's the waist. Chest. Is that where you've got as chest?
Yeah.
It's in, I've got it there.
Yeah.
I might need to look at it.
I don't know what I was measuring. This was before you. So.
I gave you a size chart though.
Yeah, but that was before you.
Yeah, so
That
yeah,
was before I came to you.
yeah, but still, you got a size chart so you can work it all out.
So the bust is 45 across.
That's 48.
That's
Oh,
what I'm
sorry,
saying.
48. Without
That's
the
what I'm
glasses.
saying.
Right, yeah, no, 48.
The cheating impact of that one on mine.
That's 12 as well. I'll go there.
You said you looked at it here. The underbust stuff.
Need to lose some weight. That's
I've
what
got
I need to
46,
do.
but obviously 48. Right. So normally, when the people write these things, they write it in terms of
I've still got your sheet.
bust, waist,
I'm not keen on those.
hips.
What I'm doing.
nape
I explained it.
to waist.
You want it? Yeah.
Because they're the most important measurements.
Yeah.
So you want to see those first. Everything else is like,
Right.
right, so we've got,
So I've measured the neck, shoulder to,
so we're going,
neck to
going to
shoulder.
bust now.
And then this length is for armhole, and then bust, we're looking at, what did you say, 48?
It's 48, so I would say, do it at
So it's
14.
12, 49, 49, 28, and 28.
Yeah, it's always better to do it bigger to cut down than smaller that you can't cut it down.
Would 56 not be too much though, if we're doing it? I understand what you're
Yeah.
saying, but you need to explain as well.
Right, that's what I'm
So-
saying. If
so-
you do it bigger,
If it's 48, we're doing it at 56.
right, okay.
Should we try 13? 13 and 13, 26, or 12 and 12, 12.
Is this
Is it
anybody's
30?
paper that's over there? No? No. Alright, now then. You sure? Did you ask him? Oh, he wouldn't have. No, he wouldn't have took it again, would it? Would
It
be
was
his?
on the table.
Yeah. No,
It's
it
on
was
the
over
table.
there. No, it's over there.
Oh,
Is
I
it?
think he's put,
Oh, well, you better check with him, Jude.
I
Don't
think
take
what
it.
he's taking is over here, I'm guessing.
So don't want to take it for once then.
Oh, it's an extra coat?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would probably be something that you wanted.
Right.
So that's neck, that's shoulder, next to that, and then this one is measuring it down.
Bring it. Bring a pat. So what are you going to make?
Right, so 4 12s are 48, right, are they? 4 12s are 48.
Yeah, so that's why it's like 17. Or we could do
12 and a half
which
is
makes
not
it
enough.
25 and 20.
That's not enough.
13 and 13.
Don't do
26.
13.
No,
Okay,
it's
13.
I'm
Yeah,
just saying,
look,
that's 52. And that would give us,
That's just bits.
that would give us
Why don't
the
you just put more
extras.
together, those bits?
okay, so 13.
So,
Got a fur collar, Jude? That's really
so that's the armhole, which is here. So how do I measure that one? The bust then?
you've not got right. So, what? Right? Is it a shift dress? So it's straight,
Oh, that's a
or
nice
has it got
picture.
darts in it? This will be
So
now.
we weren't thinking of any dark.
Right.
Too long.
So go ahead then. It should just give you body then.
But if I'm thinking of darts, give it at 56. Or 48 bus.
Yeah, because you need to. What you need to do is bring it in.
Yeah, for with the darts, because the darts are back and front.
Yeah. So you need to bring it.
So that would be 56.
Yeah.
But if no dart, then we can drop
Yeah.
it down.
13. So are we doing 30? Are we doing 13 then?
Yeah. So where am I going from here?
So you just said the armhole is 8 down. So that's your point. So from that point.
So it's 8 down from here, isn't it? Is it from the beginning?
No, from where you, because your shoulders slope, don't they?
Yeah. So it would be 8 down from here.
Yeah.
So which means that it needs to even come down more, because I didn't do it like that.
Okay.
So the shoulder slope.
That's
but
right. Your shoulders your shoulders are like that, aren't they? A little bit like that.
Yeah. So do you measure it like that then?
For the 5.
But when you do the shoulder, do you measure it with that slope?
Yeah.
Okay. So the 5 would be then here and that.
And do it a bit more because you've got your seam allowance. Yeah.
So about ½ inch more.
For you, I'd do a little bit more than that.
Okay. So if I do 6,
Yeah.
we should be in the right? And then from here,
Right.
we're looking at 8 down,
Yeah.
which is where we are.
Yeah. Brilliant.
And then should I put about ½ inch of that?
8 down. So you're saying, just because you can check on yourself now, you're saying that your bust line is 13 down.
Is it the bust line with measure or the is it the bust
Right,
line with measure or
wait. So you got there, where you measure. That's where your bust line is.
Is this where the 8 was?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Let's measure again.
So this is 30%.
What's that one?
That's the bust line.
So how much should I measure down to get the best bust line?
Well, your bust point is here.
Yeah,
So I did it from here.
right. So this is the shoulder. The 8 is here. The 8. We give it ½ inch more.
Okay,
So that's
the
your
day.
8. That's your 8 for your
So that's your armhole.
yeah.
Your bust line is
That's
your bust line is 13.
so hang on. The bust line is measured from top.
From this point here is where
Yeah.
I measured it. From not this top. That's where your
That's your neck.
this is your shoulder, which is here.
Right. So you measured it from there.
You're saying it's 13.
Are you doing it Phoenix?
No. Well, let's do this area. Now I'm so somehow
Measure the bust line down. Okay.
this is your bust point. So that's going to be the biggest part of you. Then your waist, see, your waist is here. Where?
Well, this is here. Do you see the trousers?
Right.
Trousers. So here.
So look.
So hang on, before you look the waist, here we're marking it across. For
Yeah.
bust line.
This is the. I'm just doing it for this purpose.
Yeah,
Just to show
yeah.
you. So where we've just put your waist is about here, away from your bust line. When you
So hang on
said
a minute. So hang on a minute. Let me get it right. So you measured from here to here for bust waist, or just from the bust line?
right, if you do it all the way to here,
Yeah.
that's 27. So you've got 18. I don't know where you got that from. But you get 18.
So we're talking about from here. 27. That's 21. You're older than
Sorry. That's why I hold on to the thing. 27, 21. That's why I hold on to the tape.
So that's 21.
21.
Yes.
So that's where your waistline is. So when you said 18 going across, before. Where did you get that measurement from?
18.
It said from here to here, your waist is 18. That's what you started with.
No, I thought we were talking about across. Across? Am I wrong?
The first thing you did, that's why I went through it with you now. The first measurement you took was your waist.
Yeah.
And you said, oh, right, the waist is 18 down, and then we did it at 12. Yeah, so I want to know where you got the 18
I
from.
don't know. I
And
don't remember about the 18 because like my waist is controlled by 44.
Listen, look,
44.
there's the point. That's the very first point we did.
If it's not across, we did it. We did it across like that.
12.
Yes. That's what we did
Listen,
across.
listen,
That's what we did across.
take a breath.
So the
and
12
listen.
and the 12 was 24 and 24, 48. That's what we did. That's what we did.
The first measurement you took was,
The
you
12.
said it was, okay, we'll say the 12, but you said it was 18 down. I can remember because that's why I wanted to talk you through it, because I'm
Okay.
thinking, how did you get to, first of all, it's why did your waist measurement first? That's the smallest point on your body. So
Right,
that
okay.
that should be the last one
Okay,
you do.
so
So listen
tell
to
me
me,
exactly
listen,
what we're
take a
doing.
breath,
Yeah.
take a breath.
Mm.
Right. So what we've done now, we've got the area where our bust is, we've got the area where our waist is, which is 21,
Mhm.
and now we can put in the 12. Well, the 12.
Yeah.
What would you do with
So, look, see,
Every time you see my allowance?
it? Like a...
well, we'll do that in a minute, but can you see the slight shape now? It would come off.
Just slope it down.
Oh,
Yeah, because line's gone down.
that's just slow.
Yeah.
See, up until all that you're doing, this correct, that correct, but this part here is where you're getting it
Wrong.
not. And that's because you started off with your waist, you dictated where you went the waist size, but when you told yourself,
No,
measure the
normally I
waist.
start with, normally when I'm doing it at home, I start here. So I start with the neck and I start with the shoulder. But then I wasn't sure what I'm doing with the waist. I just wasn't.
However, what we have got is a block. Get out your, if you get out your block. Right. We need to make this look better.
I'm the TV.
So, if we look at our block, that's nearly there.
There you go.
See how it's nearly of what we've drawn in. You see?
What's out the place?
I just said it's
You said it's nearly, I'm saying what's out the place?
no, it's nearly in terms of the fact that you can work with what you've drawn
Yeah.
compared to what this. You know what I mean? You can work with that. So the thing that you missed was
What's
the
that?
18 and the bust line. So if you start the way you started, neck perfect, shoulder is your shoulder is 5.5. Then from there you can go neck point to waist is whatever percent it was, 21. Then you can put in your bust point and all the rest of it. Then you've got your length of whatever you want it to be. Yeah, that's a very, very rough
Would
block.
it be better to just put it on the fabric and cut round it?
No, she wanted, yeah, it would be, but she wanted to do it freehand because this is a template that it makes it easier for her to do. But she wanted to do it freehand. But when you do things free, you can do things freehand a bit because you could just do this and have a whip round it and then.
Are you extending it to make it longer? Yeah.
So, for a dress, if you're making a dress, as long as you get your top half, your bottom half is free, is easy. Because this is the This is the most important bit to get your top off. Because like she was showing me just now, don't cut anything. You measure your neck out, your bust, your armhole, where your waist is, and once you get where your waist is, the rest is easy. Yeah, a minute.
Your waist is well, it's not that short.
That is short.
Not that short.
That's a don't protect.
Not that short.
Jesus Christ. That's a minute.
43. What did we say 42 was on you?
But by the time we take the waist off, this is your waist.
Look, this is an experiment for you. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Do you make all
Is that
your
the-
clothes? Do you make all your own?
Not really, no. The back too deep.
Isn't that where you put it?
No? It's somewhere, look, see? See it? That's the front.
Oh, the second foot down.
So, yeah, it's too late because it was there.
Alright, so back up as back.
Yeah, please. But what I wanted you to do was experiment with this. Think almost too high. Too high. Look, not too high. So you put it in like really round. No, it's not too short. I know it's not too short.
You're being nosy now.
No, you're all right.
So you've been sewing.
Me now. I can't even thread a machine. She's learning at college how to do it.
Which college you go?
Sleeping.
Wigan. That's far.
Well, she lives in Worsley. I live closer, so we kind of met up. We come here. I thought, well, I better learn some.
And the day you come is the day that, well, got some fabric.
And it's all about the sleeping out of the
That you forget that you want to sew.
Okay.
It's once a week. It's not every day.